Welcome back to the Philippines Build a Nation Save. I have some really important announcements I need to make at the beginning of this video, and then we will get into save and everything that has been going on since the last time I saw you. First and foremost, I want to say a massive thank you. This channel, across all videos, reached its 1 millionth view, which is absolutely insane to think that across all of the videos, there have been 1 million views across the channel. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you for that because that is an insane milestone. That is a milestone that I never thought this channel would achieve. And it is thanks to literally it's thanks to everyone who's watched these videos. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you for supporting the channel and helping us get to 1 million views. It really means a lot that you guys are supportive and enjoying, hopefully, these videos. So yeah, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for that. It really means a lot to me. And I have a second announcement I need to make now. So I guess I haven't talked too much about my life in these videos. I've tried to keep things mostly about Football Manager. But I'm currently going through a really busy period in my life. So for those of you who don't know, because I don't know if I've ever talked about this, I am currently a doctoral student in university. I'm going for my PhD, and I am right at the end stages of my PhD. As this video is happening, as I'm filming this video, and as the video comes out, I will be completing the end stages of my dissertation document. I'll be submitting my dissertation document to my committee, and I will be preparing for my oral defense. And all of that should be happening within the next month or so. But with those things, and with graduating, I've also got a new job that I'll be starting pretty much right after my PhD ends and I graduate. And I'm moving out of this apartment. I'm moving to a new city, and I need to move out of this apartment. When this video comes out, I'll probably have like a week left here, or a little over a week left here, and then I'll be moving into a temporary space, and then I'll be moving to a new city with a new job. But because of all that, it has really taken the time away from me being able to focus on the channel, being able to film videos. I actually have videos that are simulated on Football Manager. I've got experiment videos that are simulated, and I just haven't had the opportunity to film them. And this is actually the first video I've filmed for a little bit. I went way ahead on videos previously, um, so that the channel would still be continuing and putting out videos for you guys. And I got to the end of the Glory Hunter save, which was, I don't know when this video comes out, but I think it was last week in the save. But unfortunately, since then, I haven't had a whole lot of time to continue making videos because I've needed to focus on the end stages of my PhD and graduating. And now I need to focus on moving and finishing that graduation and being able to move into my new place. So because of all that, as I transition into, I guess, a new part of my life, and as I try to finish up what we're doing here, I just don't have a whole lot of time at this moment to film and edit videos because it does take some time, even though I'm not like a great editor by any means. And I'm not a great filmer by any means. Just something that I do on the side that I think it's fun, and I really enjoy it, and I hope you guys really enjoy it too. But there will still be videos coming out. Like, hopefully I'll still have time to film some videos. It's just going to be a little bit more inconsistent for a while. So that's just what I wanted to let you guys know. I might miss some weeks. So there might be some weeks where I don't have a video. And then there might be some weeks where I have a couple of videos. There will be times when I have time to film videos, and I'll absolutely do that because I really enjoy making these videos. It's something I enjoy doing. But for the next month or month and a half or so, the videos are probably going to be very intermittent. It might not be on the usual schedule, and they just won't be coming out with the same frequency as I kind of navigate the rest of my life things. But after that, then the channel will be back. I'll be back uploading relatively consistency. I just got to get through the next month or so, and then I'll be in a new place with a regular, consistent schedule again, with a regular, consistent routine, and then the videos will be coming out just as they always are. So this isn't a goodbye or anything. It's just that I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. That way, when videos aren't coming out, it's not that I'm leaving or anything. It's just that I need a little bit of time to finish up these things in my life as I finish my PhD, move, move on to kind of the next phase, and then we'll be back to usual. So that is everything for this situation. Sorry for rambling on a little bit, but I just wanted to be transparent about everything going on. So if there are less videos coming up, I haven't left the platform. The Build a Nation save is absolutely continuing, as I love this save. It just might be a little bit of time for me to be able to catch up on everything going on in my life. So that way that we can film these videos. But all right, as always, a massive thank you. This channel has reached some huge milestones. I love being able to interact with you all. This community is super positive. So as always, I want to say a massive thank you, and I look forward to being able to do this again more consistently. But with all that being announced, let's get into the Build a Nation save. So the last time that I saw you guys, we had a very respectable loss to Sydney FC away from home. And since then, I have had time to play a couple of matches. We have drawn Stallion at home, which was not a good draw. It was a really disappointing draw. Matt Orr getting 2 goals. But this is a match that we absolutely should have won. We dominated the match, more possession, better XG, more shots. Stallion had literally 2 shots on target, and they scored from both of those shots on target. So that was a really disappointing performance. We went on and had a 3-3 draw then with DHC. Another really disappointing performance. A match that we were up 2-0 and then 3-1, and we threw it away. So a really disappointing couple of matches. And that takes us into a match against Mandola at home in this episode. So in this episode, we'll take on Mandola at home and Manila Monte away. And given our blip in form here, Mandola at home is not the team we want to be playing next. And as a result of those results, we are currently in 3rd place with 3 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses, fortunately. So we are still one of the only undefeated teams. We have a better goal differential than Kaya, but right now, they are ahead of us in the table, so we've dropped down to 3rd place. Not ideal, but still very early in the season, so not worried about it at this point, but not the ideal place to be in. But the other news that I need to show you guys, and you might have already seen it as I was going through the squads there, is that we have made a couple of new signings. The first signing we have made is Kim Chan-yong. We are bringing him in from South Korean side Suwon FC. The reason we brought him in is because he was available for loan, and we had, if I went back to the dynamics at the time, we had that thing where they didn't feel like we had enough depth in the goalkeeping position. I didn't want the club to become unhappy, so we've signed a goalkeeper to help mitigate that, and the dynamics are totally fine now. We have also sold John Clarino for 6K. He wasn't really, he was a huge part of last season, but we've just kind of improved since last season, so he hasn't played much. So he is our first actual sale, I believe, in this save for any sort of money. So that was fun. As much as I like John Carino, 29 years old, he's getting up there in age. So I think it was good to, make a profit from him while we could. And we've made another signing, and this is a signing I am really, really excited about. So he came up in the recommended scouting, and we have brought in Santos, an 18-year-old from Brazil, who looks absolutely brilliant for this level. For me, he looks like a better version of Matt Orr. He has great dribbling, finishing, and first touch. For this level, good composure and good off the ball. The pace at 18 will improve. If we can get this pace to 10 or 11, that will be perfect. But he has really good jumping reach, and that is sort of what we're looking for at this level. His 13 jumping reach is one of the best in the division. So between the good jumping reach and okay heading, I think he's going to be a huge threat. He has all the attributes, physical attributes we're looking for. Combine that with good finishing, I think he's going to be a really good goal scorer for our team. In the first match, he scored a pen, but he got 1 appearance, 1 goal, 1 assist, 8.6 overall rating. You can see that he has a history of doing well, so 13 goals and 15 goals. So I think he's going to be a really solid player. We've got him on for at least the next 2 years. I'm really excited about this signing. However, that signing of Santos has led to some unfortunate drama for the team. So, signing him, and this is something that I swear only happens in FM, this version of FM. I feel like this didn't happen as much in previous FMs. But because we brought in Santos, Matt Orr became unhappy because he was worried that Santos was being signed to replace him. And when I made the signing, I was not planning on Matt Orr being replaced by Santos. Santos, I was planning on having him come off the bench this season and intermittently getting into the first team squad with Orr and Adjacrazzo being the starting players, with Santos kind of filling in every now and then. And that way, Santos would come in this season, he would adapt to the league, adapt to the country, and then we could really get him going next season. But things have unfortunately changed because Matt Orr came to me. He said he was unhappy. I tried to get Bugas to talk to him, didn't work. And I tried to talk to Matt Orr, and I had two options there. It was either promise him that he was going to start every match, which I didn't feel comfortable doing at that point, or just tell him that he kind of has to deal with it. That was the option that I took. And as a result, if we go to dynamics here, Matt Orr is currently unhappy. He's worried that Santos is going to take his position in the team. And I'm going to be honest, it wasn't going to happen before, but now it is. So Matt Orr, go to tactics here, or actually if we go to squad, as you can see, Matt Orr does have the unhappiness, which is really unfortunate because Matt Orr has had a really good season for us. 4 appearances, 7 goals, 8.65 overall rating. He's such a good player. He was so good last season. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think Matt Orr has played, unless there are injuries, Matt Orr has played his last match for the club. The reason I say that, his contract is expiring this year. I'm not going to renew his contract. He's unhappy at the club. So I just don't see, he's 30 years old. At this point, I don't see the point in playing him. Again, he would have played. I would have played him if he didn't, if he wasn't angry. I would have played him. But yeah, so he's not going to play. That is the end of Matt Orr's time at the club. A player who I've loved, a player who's been brilliant, but if he just didn't come and say anything, man, I would have kept him at the club. But we got to go with our new youngster, Santos. I think he's a phenomenal player. I'm really excited about him. So, because of all that, there's some drama in the team. I don't know if I've handled this the best I could have, but ultimately, for the long term future of the club, I think that's what we need to do. But with that, those are all the updates on everything that's going on. We've got 2 new signings. We haven't played very well, and we have a player who's unhappy. So, we're in a really interesting point of the save. This is what we're going to be dealing with for the rest of this season, at least until we end up releasing Matt Orr. But until then, we have 2 matches. So we will be playing Mendiola at home, and we'll be playing Manila Monte away from home. So starting off with this match against Mendiola at home, this should be an interesting match. But this is going to be the starting lineup. We have our usual back 4 now: Mischenko, Correa, Unguang, and Mamaraliev. We have Kim Chan-young in goal. I'm starting him ahead of Julian Schwarzer. Just want to get him into the team. Julian Schwarzer also hasn't played super well this season, so we're going to give Chan-young, our new loanee, a go. In the middle, we have Ramos, Carrion, and Carrasco. We have De Bruyker on the right, and then we have Arcarazzo and Gayoso up top. So you might be wondering, why is Gayoso starting ahead of Santos? And the reason for that is because Santos has a little bit of an injury. He's returning to full fitness in 2 days. So because of that, I don't think he can play 90 minutes, so Gayoso will start instead. But that is the team. A big match against Mendiola. I will see you all in match. And Mendiola gets us underway. Home to Mendiola. Again, as long as we're competitive in this match, I will be happy. I feel like the first time that we beat Mendiola in the save, it's going to be a massive accomplishment. It could be one of the biggest things that happens in the save. Could that happen today? If we're being realistic, probably not. But I will take being competitive, which right now, nothing has happened to start this match. And we are on extended highlights. And we're almost 20 minutes in. There hasn't been should I just keep going until we get a highlight? Normally I would cut by now. We are 20 minutes in. There hasn't been a highlight. We're playing good defense apparently. And 25 minutes in is our first highlight. That is so fun. This is a good start. I don't mind the match just ticking away like that because that means we're not allowing too many chances, which, given how many goals we've allowed recently, I'm happy with that. But that is a great win from Carrion. to Ungguang, two former Mendiola players. I don't like the pass though. Goes out wide to Francis Kahn. That is a new Mendiola signing. That is not a player we had in the previous save. Goes into the back post to Mendoza. Well won by Mamareliev. Jumashev. Lingbo. Mendiola looking to fashion out an opportunity here. Goes back to Strauss and to Jumashev. We had a good start to the game where nothing happened. And then this is what's been happening recently. It's like the first highlight the other team gets, they score. That is so disappointing. Come on, lads. Find a way back into this. Francis Kahn here going down the left-hand side. And that's over the bar. All right, we can play it out here. There we go. Let's go wide now. Nice stuff. Mamareliev here. Oh, that's a tough... Oh, he's in. He's in. Arcarazzo. Oh, he's hit the post. What an opportunity. Come on, keep going. Ramos gets on the outside. It's a corner. What an opportunity for Arcarazzo. We signed him to finish those kinds of chances. Oh, we could have tied it 1-1. Mamareliev here, back post. It's good goalkeeping from David Seed. Well, that was a first half, a few chances. We'll tell the boys we can do better. I mean, Mendio had one chance. Two chances. Did they have two chances, actually? There were not many highlights. We're on extended highlights here. You guys did not see many highlights there. But we move into the second half. We need a goal. We need a goal. It'd be if we could get a result here. That's all we're really looking forward to. Is Gayoso, well defended. Just need to get a result. We'll definitely go for it. I mean, the Mendiola games are kind of a wash. Like, a draw feels like a win, but a loss is kind of what you're expecting. So if we get into the last few minutes or so, we'll definitely go for it. And we've got our first highlight here of the second half. Gayoso can't quite win it. You're in. Arcarazzo, that's a difficult angle. Oh, C doesn't cut that. We'll get a corner. Good play there. Good pressing. I like how we pressed there and won the ball high up the pitch. Arcarazzo being very direct. But Mamareliev here. Back post. It is over the bar. We have surpassed the 75th minute and not much has happened. But William Gaucho here. Can we get a goal off of a free kick? We cannot. Not much has happened. I mean, I'm buoyed by the fact that we're playing well enough to where not too much has happened, but I'm concerned that we're not creating a whole lot of chances here. That was a good opportunity for Mendiola. And we are well into the last 10 minutes of the match here. We got to get something here, guys. Let's move forward. That's a great ball in. Santos has come on for Gayoso. The new signing I dream to have him in his first live action. Arcarazzo scores! Let's go! We've done it! We've tied it up! Arcarazzo rising high and finding the back of the net. What a finish! Oh no! It's Carrion with a great ball. We're back in it. Let's go for the win, boys. Let's go for the win. Oh, time is ticking away. Come on, guys. One more chance. It's been an even match. One more opportunity. Oh, time's ticking away. It's just moving along. Oh, it's for them. Don't do it to us here. Over the bar. 2 minutes left. Oh, time's just ticking away. I don't think Santos is in here. Is he on? Oh, it's going to roll out. That's going to be it. That is going to be it, like most likely. Time's running out here. I mean, we're well past here. That's it. We will take the draw to come back late into the match. A 1-1 draw against Mendiola. That is a good result. We will absolutely take that. Well, we have not played well recently, but a 1-1 draw against Mendiola is a result we will absolutely take. Well done to Pedro Alcaraz getting that goal late on in the match. He's had a good season. 8 goals, 6 appearances, 3 assists, 8.13 overall rating. We will absolutely take that. But at home, we are starting to get draws against Mendiola. We are absolutely competing with them, which I'm really happy about. So as far as that does for us, as far as results are concerned, keeps us in the same position. We're still in 3rd place. We are now 3 points behind Kaya with a very similar goal differential. I still think we're going to finish second. I mean, at this point, we're honestly too far behind Mandola to be able to catch up with them. The next time we play them, it'll be away from home. So we aren't going to be able to do that, but we will be in the top four. So as long as we finish second or third, I'm pretty happy with that because that gives us a good shot of making it final. We just got to make sure we don't finish fourth because then we would play Mendiola in the playoffs before we want to, and that might mean that we don't get into the Asian Champions League too. But we are in a great position right now. I was curious to see real quick, how are Mendiola doing in their Champions League 2 group? And they have won their 2 matches, and they're in first. So that's good. That is good for the Build a Nation save that Mendiola is still doing well there. Real quick, the other thing I wanted to show you guys is player stats here. So Arcarazzo, unfortunately, Or was one of those players, but Arcarazzo actually leads the leagues in goals in the moment. So that is pretty solid. Arcarazzo, he's had a good season. He is currently leading in the Golden Boot race. Pretty happy about him. All right, well, next up, Manila Monte away from home, our former club, currently sitting in ninth. They are definitely not having as good of a season as they had last season when they finished sixth. That was really impressive. They are down in ninth, currently struggling a little bit. 2 wins, a draw, and 3 losses. So we'll see who they've played. Ooh, yeah, they've had a tough start to the season. Philippines youth national team losing to One Taguig, drawing with Army and Kaya. Definitely not the heights that we saw previously. And a very different looking side. I don't see, where's Jasperman Jahari? Looks like they let go of Jasperman Jahari. Not a huge fan of that, considering he was so good. But they still have Vitriolo, who this season, yeah, hasn't done quite as well as the last seasons. So that being said, let's move forward to the match against Manila Monte. All right, we are a week forward, 19th September. We'll be taking on Manila Monte. Show you guys the starting lineup. This will be the first version of the Santos Arcarazzo partnership that we'll be moving forward with. And I'm also going with a few changes in the lineup. So Correa is going to start our usual back four here, but I want to change the midfield a little bit. So William Gaucho is going to play, which he played center back most of last season, but he can't play in the center of midfield and defensive mid as well. He's good technically, so he can definitely do that. But I want to get him a game. Awarafi, another player who I wanted to give some game time to, so he'll be the other central midfielder there. Carrion will get Oliver Bias a match as well, but what I think will be most fun, we have the Arcarazzo and Santos partnership, and I think this should be fun. So you guys will get to see Santos play for the first time here, our new signing, which is very exciting. Or, of course, still out of the lineup. He's still unhappy, so he's pretty much not playing anymore. And yeah, we'll be looking to bring some of our other players like Carrasco, Mugas, want some of those guys, De Bruyker, Ramos. I'm sure those guys will come off the bench. But that is the team. Let's get into the match against Manila Monte. It's just occurred to me, we're on a streak of 3 consecutive draws. So away to Manila Monte here. Let's see if we can get a W. Our first win for a while. We have 3 wins and 3 draws, and they've come consecutively. And I mean, not Mendiola, but we should be winning at least one of the other 2 matches. So hopefully we can do a little bit better here as Awarafi makes a good tackle. And we will have, as we go back to Chunyong here, we can play out. Let's go wide now. There we go, back in the middle. That's not the in the middle ball. We need to go to the center mid. Carrion is right there. Vitriolo's in. Vitriol, is he offsides? He is not offside. Wow. Well, against our former club here, we are down 1-0 early. Poor giveaway. One ball over the. That's just so poor. Not the ideal start here. Well, we've immediately moved into a kickoff highlight here, so hopefully that'll bode well for us. Bass and Arcaraz a much better ball than he played previously. Arcaraz is in nicely, and Santos finds the back of the net in his full team live action debut. Santos has scored, and we have tied things back up 1-1. That is exactly what we needed. We responded quickly here. Next highlight coming in the 31st minute. It'd be nice if we can press high here, win the ball high up the pitch, and make it 2-1. We forced them to go long. Mischenko here winning it. That is a great ball. That is a great switch of the field. Mamareliev can get around the outside now and find the cross. Find the cross. He should have scored. Santos should have found the back of the net there. I think we can get across in here. Throw-ins usually have some weird things happen in Football Manager, so we can get something going. Carrion playing it back to Correa. Mischenko here. Let's see if we can get the right ball in. This is the type of area where if we can... Oh, okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we've won it again. We can find Arcorazzo, or if we can find Santos here on a ball into the box, that's going to be a really good option. But Gaucho, that's the ball in. Now we find the cross. It's a low ball in. That's a penalty. Let's go. That's a soft penalty. I didn't even realize what was happening, but it should be Santos. He's our new penalty taker. He is the best penalty taker in the squad. It will be Santos. And Santos finds the back of the net in his first start on the channel. He scores his second goal. And we take a 2-1 lead over our former club. Great pen. All right, we'll definitely take that moving into halftime. 2-1 lead. This is exactly where we want to be. Rough start to the match, but we've come together quite nicely. Tell the players we're doing well. Let's improve morale. Let's move into the second half exactly the same as we ended the first. All right, we can go short here. And that's a decent ball in. We can work our way around now. Ungguang playing it back to Mamareliev. Can we get down the line? That's all right. We'll recycle, switch the point of play here. That's nice. One more. Excellent stuff. That's not excellent right there. And we've gone over the top to Arcorazzo. And it falls to Santos, and we've made it 3-1. That was not the most beautiful play in the world, but we'll take the result. Right here, we should have kept going down the line. Gaucho tries something strange. Ungguang just hoofs it upfield. Arcorazzo winning it, though. It finds to Santos, and Santos has a hat trick. That just occurred to me. This is exactly how the last goal started, so it'd be nice as we move past the hour mark here. Can we make it 4? I mean, they're camped in their own half here. Santos goes in, good goalkeeping. We have Manila Monte absolutely camped in their own half. And they cannot get out of their own defensive third. As they go along, we're going to win that one again. We win the second ball, and we move forward. Our Rafi, good ball into De Bruyker. Nice over the top to Gayoso. That's a great shot. We should have done better. That was a great opportunity. Let's switch the point of attack here, guys. Good stuff here. Now we move forward. Forward thinking ball here as we go wide and forward. Ramos can dribble down now. It's tons of space. That's a good ball in. Can we find Santos again? Can we get a 4-goal match from Santos? Ramos, De Bruyker. Oh, how have you not scored that? What an opportunity. We'll get the corner, though. Mamareliev to put the ball into the box. Back post to Gaucho over the bar. I mean, it is 100% and completely all us at this point. I don't think we have any worry about Manila Monte scoring 2 goals in the last 6 minutes here. So ball's in. That's a tough ball. Back post to Santos. Make it 4. Oh, we should have scored. Could you imagine if he had 4th? I think he's shown that he can replace Matt Orr here, though. He is showing that he can replace Matt Orr. Santos with 3 goals today. He's had a good start to life at United City. And I hope he's showing you guys that he can do the business here. Because he's had a good start. And he's only 18. Remember that. He's only 18. He could get better. Santos, I think he's offsides. Yeah, he's offsides. I'm not going to get too excited about that one. It was pretty clear he was offsides. And time is ticking down here. Injury time. Next highlight should be the last one. This should be it. Hat trick hero Santos giving us the win over former club Manila Monte. That will be the headline. We are delighted with how we've done here. Well, what a performance to have against Manila Monte. You know, some of you guys might, maybe in the back of your minds, were thinking, shouldn't be doing that to Matt Orr. You know, Santos isn't ready yet. But Santos with the Hattie. 3-goal performance from Santos, showing that he, at just 18 years old, is ready to step up, take Matt Orr's place, and he is the guy for our future. This is exactly what we wanted. We're going to praise his performance, of course, and that is a perfect start to Santos's career at United City. That win does take us up to second place, but Kaya still do have a match in hand where they should win that match. So we'll likely still be in third, and that's where we'll be kind of moving into the next few matches. So my original plan going through this is that I wanted to play these two Champions League 2 matches off screen, and then the next time I see you guys, hopefully we'll be making it to the last two Champions League 2 group matches. So we'll finish out the Champions League 2 group. So I'll play hopefully most of these matches off screen, but if I don't have any time to play, we might come back sooner than that. I guess it'll depend a lot on how much time I have to play Football Manager, and then the next time that I have time to film and edit an episode. So I'm not totally sure the next time we'll be back. I'll try to make some progress into the save before the next episode. As always, I want to thank you guys for all of your support on the channel. It does mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. And I really do hope you guys enjoy these videos. Again, I'm not sure what the next couple of months is going to look like. I'm not sure how often I'm going to have to play Football Manager, and I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have to film and edit these videos. There will still be videos coming out. They just might be a little bit less frequent than usual. So until the next time I see you guys, as always, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. And while I'm not able to play, I hope that you guys are still able to play some Football Manager. Hope you guys are able to enjoy it. And then we'll be back soon with the Philippines Build a Nation save and continuing on with this season. So with that, thank you all for watching. As always, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. And I will see you all, hopefully, very soon.